I am going to survive 100 days in Minecraft hardcore. My goal is to build a cozy mansion that will help me survive and also store all my goodies and drink. But this is going to be my biggest challenge yet. On day 0, I spawned in the plains biome, which is my favorite biome in Minecraft, and up in the hill was a village, which was awesome. But before we do anything, the first thing I did was cut down some trees and crafted our first craft table and crafted a wooden pickaxe, which I then used to mine some stones, and then made a stone pickaxe, a stone axe, a shovel, a sword, and a furnace. Phew! That's the basic stuff in the Minecraft world.
Next, I explored my surroundings and came across a village up in the hill, which is awesome. Next, I explored the village and took some hay bales and also killed an iron golem, after which I then explored out to find a spot to settle down. I picked this land because it is about a few blocks away from spawn, and the first thing was to craft some fences to make a small animal pen.
I knew I saw some cows over here, so I'm just gonna grab them. Yeah, you come with me.
After then, I planted some trees before setting off for the night. On the morning of day 1, I managed to get another sheep and breed them. I made a small sugarcane farm and then crafted a few doors and went mining underwater. I managed to get 11 iron from the underwater cave. I crafted the iron pickaxe and went to sleep for the night. On the morning of day 2, I crafted the iron axe with shovel and a sword, and then used our brand new axe to cut down the trees and crafted a chest to store my items. I took a boat and traveled out to find some spruce tree. I cut down a few trees Upon arriving home, I crafted some Prue's trapdoor to make the most tiny house I've ever made. Introducing tiny sprues. Wow, so classic. Anyway, we have a door, a roof, a bed, some storage, and other things. I mean, this has to be the best starter house in Minecraft. After building the tiny sprues, I went to a nearby cave to mine some resources. Here is a time lapse. After a near-death experience, I smelted up my iron and crafted my first armor piece, which is chestplate. And a pant and a helmet, and then went to bed. On morning of day 4, I planted more sugarcane and made a wheat farm and went back to the cave to mine some more iron and went to bed. On day 5, I crafted my last piece of my armor, which is my boot, and then greeted by a skeleton. Then I pretty much used the entire of day 5 to explore the world a little. On day 6, I decided to gather villagers to trade with. I made one villager to be a fletcher to trade stick for emerald, and made the second villager a armorer to trade for some iron armor. I spent the next few days cutting down trees to trade for emerald and upgrade my armor to diamond armor. On day 11, I went back into the mine and managed to gather a few resources. I also bought the last piece of my armor, which is a diamond amulet. On day 12, now I have a full diamond armor, but I am still using iron tools. So I went down to the deep slate level to mine some diamonds.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I managed to get 9 diamonds, which was enough. I went back to the surface and went to bed. On the morning of day 13, I crafted a diamond pickaxe and a shovel and kept the remaining 2 diamonds for a enchantment table. So I looked for a lava pool, which I then managed to mine some obsidian from, and I mined about 14 obsidians. I then went around obliterating cows for leathers. With some of the letters I got, I crafted 3 bundles to have more storage in my inventory. I crafted a enchantment table after my hunting trip, and I made a level 3 enchant step-up. I enchanted my diamond pickaxe but got only efficiency 4, which is not exactly the best pickaxe. To get more SP, I decided to go to the nether to mine quartz. So I made a nether portal and mined some gold in a cave and to craft a golden emerald. When I got to the nether, there was a nether fortress near to our portal, but I didn't visit the fortress. Instead, I mined quartz for SP. I was able to get up to 34 levels, which is awesome. The creeper took half of all my health. I almost had a heart attack because I thought I died there. I enchant my pickaxe but got bad enchant. And then I settled for efficiency 4 and enchanted my axe and shovel. Not the best enchant, but was okay. With my new enchanted shovel, I cleared an area on the island to work on our mansion. But I realized that the space was small for the mansion, so I went to the mainland and cleared out an area for our build. then travel a few thousand blocks to get play oak sapling, but I managed to get both play oak and dark oak with jungle tree saplings with some bamboos and cherry saplings, which I planted on our tiny island back at the base. I managed to get a slick touch pickaxe after some time, so I went into the cave to mine resources, especially diamonds. I managed to get 14 diamond ore and some other items. I used some of diamonds to craft another diamond pick, which I then enchant and got efficiency 3 and unbreaking 3, which was not bad because I am gonna use these pickers to make a lot of materials for our mansion. Since our mansion was a big project, it's gonna take a lot more days to gather materials for the build. The first materials I gathered was this plate. I went into the mine to mine lots of this plate. I also turned them into brick slabs, stairs, etc. I'm not gonna show how I got everything, so enjoy this little montage of how I got the materials.
This is the entire materials. I got all the material on day 70, which is really a long time. But it is time to get building because we don't have much time on our side anymore. Enjoy this montage. Oh my gosh, we finished exactly on day 100. Let me give you a little tour.
First thing first, this is our main entrance if you enter the front door. Just a red carpet. And this is our living room. But we don't have any couch, but there's some little storage around, some crafting area, and some paintings. These three paintings, I just like them. Place them on the wall because they look cool. And we have our kitchen, which is with blue work, and I forgot to place some furnace in there. And we have some storage, and we have a dining area, little storage again. And yeah, this is our dining area. Just a few chairs and table. I like the use of dark oak in this place. Next, we have our main storage area in the other room. We have a crafting area, little storage, and the main storage. I love it. And we have an enchantment area, which is upstairs. I love the painting up on the wall, the bookshelf. The room just look nice. And we have our main hallway upstairs. We have a ladder going up. We have some decorations lying around. We have some books, some paintings. I just like the details I tried to put up here. I tried to put some little details. And just look, I love this part. This like a podium or something. Next we have our room. I like the use of the blue carpet. We have a blue bed and bookshelf. Tiny details. Just put decorations around a little room to like read and stuff. And I love the play. I love the palette we use on the. And this is everything in our building for now. See you next episode.
If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It helps a ton. If you like to build this in your world, visit my Patreon and I'll see you in the next video.